Alright, here we are for some Omniscient Reader. As it is a Tuesday. For you. For me, it's a Saturday. Quite late on Saturday, it's at like 9 PM. Not that that's relevant. Well, I guess the day is, because I saw on Twitter. This is completely unrelated to it, you can skip like, I don't know, a minute ahead maybe. Probably not that far, but whatever. But I saw on Twitter that the episode of 86, after, spoilers by the way, where Shin defeats, I can't remember his name, but he's, the big guy in, part 2, or season 2, whatever you want to call it, and, you know, he's reunited with Elena. Apparently that episode's a year old now. Bruh, I should rewatch 86. That show's so good. I've got a couple videos on the channel. They're old. They have the headset mic, like a majority of my videos do, but go watch them if you want more information on 86, if you haven't watched it. But just go watch it. It's good. Anyway, Omniscient Reader, what we're really here for. Webtoons. Crazy. Anyway. Who's saying this? No indication. Okay. Is it really okay for them to go on their own? You're only going to take Gil-young with you? His ability will help me track the monster down. But... And Hyung-sang. Please look after Hui-wan. She's not doing so well. I can tell you that you're tired. He said that he'll signal us when something happens. Let's wait and see. I'm really fine. I'm fine, really. Omniscient Reader. Episode 20, Chapter 5, Warden of the Dark, Part 2. This place where the underground rats reside is called the Dark Fold, because all light is absorbed and it's difficult to tell which way is up or down. This way. If it weren't for Gil-young's interspecies communication skill, I may have needed to use coins here. Dokja? Huh? You let it go on purpose, didn't you? Huh? What do you mean? When that monster took away that man in Sangha, you intentionally let it go. I was watching you. Why did you do that? The constellation of the absolute good alignment frown on your evil deed. The constellation, the secretive plotter, glares at you, demandingly, I assume is what it said. He was watching me while that was happening? One scary kid. I don't think hiding things from him would do me any good, seeing how sharp-witted he is. It was because of the ground rat's habit. They have a habit of storing anything that they hunt in their lair. They sometimes store rare or precious items, but getting to the lair is difficult. The only way to get there is to follow the tunnels they dig. I knew it. It did take Mr. Han, but I didn't expect Sangha to get dragged along with him. Oh, fuck, that wasn't the kid. I knew it'd take Mr. Han, but I didn't expect Sangha to get dragged along with him. So, you're after the items then? Yes. Are you disappointed? No. You're a bad liar. If it was just the items that you were after, you wouldn't have saved me in the subway. I believe in you. A few constellations are beginning to tear up. You have been gifted 200 coins. I don't get what he sees in me. I thought he was mature for his age, but I guess he's still just a kid. You can only say that because he's oblivious to the fact. This world is full of vile grown-ups. The vile grown-up's advantage of his maturity? I assume it's who will take advantage. We're almost there. A few constellations hold their breath in anticipation. Dokja! Are you a god? Or perhaps a protagonist? He really is sharp. Even sharper than I expected. Does he even know what he's asking? I'm neither a god nor a protagonist. In fact, I've always been envious of protagonists.
But you do know something about this world, right?
Yes, I do.
Then, will we be granted a wish after we clear all the scenarios?
A wish?
In stories like these, there's usually a reward at the end, right?
Those who have adapted to this world all suffer through it in their own way. Some become mad. Others become zealots. Some become irrationally optimistic.
Yes, you're right.
I'm lucky that we're in the dark. Young can't see my expression right now. You can point fingers at me all you want. We're despicable grown-up. And the kid has decided to live on in this world. The subway scenario has been updated. You have entered the Ground Rat's treasure trove.
Dokja, this is...
Shh, wait. Treasure's not the only thing they store in there.
This is all your fault, Sangha!
This voice.
My fault? What do you mean by that?
If you hadn't gotten on the subway, I wouldn't have been dragged into any of this!
What does me getting on the subway have to do with anything?
That's because you always commute on your bicycle!
Wait, you the one who stole my bike?
Didn't I say I'd give you a ride home? You should have learned to accept the kindness of others for once!
Answer me. Did you steal my bike?
No wonder. I was wondering why he was on the subway and not on his Z-Class Banks. Sorry. The constellation, Demonic Judge of Fire, despises Myongo Han, not Man. Yes, it was me! I did it, so what?
Why are you shouting at me? You took my bike! That's stealing!
Stealing! You're right! But none of this would have happened if you just got home with me. The constellation, prisoner of the golden headband, has grown tired of this petty argument.
What did you just say?
I wasn't quite ready, but... There! I said it! And there's plenty more where that came from! I guess it can't be helped. Listen, Sangha, did I ever make a move on you? It's not like I asked you out or anything. I just wanted to drive you home out of the goodness of my heart. Good Christ. Voicing him like that is actually hurting my throat. You kept rejecting my offer, so I imagine he has like a higher pitched scream. The constellation, prisoner of the golden headband, is pleased. You've been gifted 100 coins. That might have peaked the microphone. If it did, I'm sorry. What was that?
Dokja!
It's coming. Even considering that this is the depths of the dark vault, black ether overflows to the point of manifesting black flames. The nucleus of the dark root. Wait, ether? Black ether, not ether. Fucking hell, I can't read. And he appears wherever the dark root is. The Warden of the Dark has appeared. The sub-scenario has been updated. The sub-scenario, defeat the Warden, what? Has begun.
Dokja,
It's okay. Go ahead. All the insects that were connected to Guyong exploded. He must have taken considerable mental damage from that. Gil-young, how many more times can you use interspecies communication?
maybe once or twice, or...
Alright, rest here for a while then.
Dokja!
Help me, quickly! I only cut the stem, and the blade's already blunt. So this is the power of the demonic species. Tier 7 demonic species. Warden of the Dark. Of all the monsters, those of the demonic species are especially unique. Stay back! The treasures collected by ground rats are like a sacrifice they make to the demonic species. Even if they're at the same level, the demonic species have the upper hand over other monsters. The Warden of the Dark has received the Demon King's blessing. This isn't looking good. I want to avoid fighting it at all costs. Commander. Don't even understand what it's saying. The Warden of Dark spews an aura of fear. Ding! Personal skill, the fourth wall, has nullified most of the effects of the fear. That's such a cool shot of Dokja. What the fuck? Well, I think we just saw a panel full of thumbnail. Anyway, as always, I'm only going to do one of these for a while. When I get a bit more time, I will start to read more than one chapter, maybe 2 to 3, like I do with Chimera. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I know that the Omniscient reading videos do perform a little bit worse than everything else, but I don't really care. I do it because I want to. But anyway, I've been Animosity, you've been you, and I was going to try next time another video. Ta-ta. Bye now.